This is the feature attraction of the evening. 15 rounds of boxing for the undisputed welterweight championship of the world. Introducing, in the blue corner, fighting out of Palmer Park, Maryland, weighing in at 146 pounds, the WBC welterweight champion, Sugar Ray Leonard. And in the red corner, from Detroit, Michigan, he is the WBA welterweight champion of the world, undefeated in his professional career. Introducing Thomas, the Motor City Cobra, HEARNS, 15 rounds of boxing.
The referee, Davey Pearl. The judges, Chuck Finker, Wayne Ford, Lou Tubbett. And a look at the stare of Thomas HEARNS. Sugar Ray Leonard continues to bob and weave, not paying any attention at all to HEARNS. And for the call of this championship fight, let's go to Don Dunphy.
Thank you very much, Marv Albert. The scoring, the 10-point must. 10 points to the winner of a round, 9 or less to the loser by 3 judges. The referee does not score. The mandatory 8 count is in effect, but the 3 knockdown rule has been waived. You can be knocked down as many times as the referee allows. A man can't be saved by the bell except in the last round. We know that Thomas HEARNS is the taller of the two. They're both wearing the white trunks, with Leonard having a red stripe around his with sugar on it. Leonard figures to do the footwork. Tommy HEARNS will try to cut off the ring, try to corner him. Leonard is most dangerous with his combination punches. HEARNS has a good left hand, but the power is in his right hand, and Leonard is trying to nullify that by staying away.
He's got to do some fighting if he's going to win some points. He can't just be running this whole first round.
There hasn't been a blow scored yet. Now finally HEARNS got in with a light tap to the body. HEARNS looks as though he's trying to end it in a hurry. Leonard knows that, apparently. It's a battle of tactics. Now the battle is underway. They've both opened up. They both have felt leather.
Leonard tried to throw a surprise right hand and did not land.
Leonard catches that jab twice. So far, it's Thomas HEARNS here in the first round. And the first round is as important as any other. Leonard is doing a lot of motion here in the heat, and that may take something out of him. HEARNS is coming in a step at a time. Leonard is doing all the moving. That jab is getting closer and closer.
He's shortening the range between them as this round progresses, and it's only the first round.
HEARNS is a very confident individual. We can't tell from Leonard's expression how he feels. Time running out in round 1, seconds to go. A good round for Thomas HEARNS. The jab has done it for him here. Oh, look out! Little battle after the bell.
Thomas HEARNS throwing a punch at Sugar Ray Leonard after the bell.
Well, Sugar Ray had tapped him sort of playfully, but there's no play in Tommy HEARNS. He's wound up so tight that he wants to fight. There is no play in Tommy. Thomas Hearns. Sugar Ray Leonard has just given him a gift. He tied a nice red ribbon and said, here's the first round. He did not do any fighting. And he didn't do anything except build up Tommy Hearns' confidence. I don't understand the first round.
He did not actually throw a punch until we were halfway through that first round. And the tactic at the end of the round, similar to the maneuvers of Sugar Ray Leonard when he went up against Ayub Kalule in his last bout.
Now let's look at the end of the round and watch that. See that little tap right there? Hearns says, get your hands off me. The fight's, this is a serious business. This isn't show business. Hearns is serious.
We're ready for round 2, and the question is Sugar Ray Leonard making a mistake doing all that moving under 97 degrees, maybe over 100 degrees temperature under these ring lights? Round 2. Thomas Hearns, as you see, is much the taller of the two, and he's definitely trying to cut the ring.
The thing that impressed me, Don, is that he was closing the distance in order to jab with him by the end of the round. At the beginning of the round, they have this huge distance between them. So
gradually he got close, and he's close now.
No question.
Leonard may feel, because he has gone 15 rounds twice, that perhaps Hearns can't go the distance. He's only gone 13 once. But it's a hot night here in Las Vegas under these ring lights.
The distance is very close between them as they get to the ropes. Punching distance for Hearns.
They're both very serious. Hearns seems the more serious of the two. Thomas trying to bring the guard down.
That was a nice counter move there. Hearns jabbed to the body. Leonard tried to put the right hand over the jab and missed.
Incidentally, that's no patty cake jab that Hearns is throwing. It's a good solid left hand. This round is about half over.
Same as the first round, Don.
Much like it, Bird. The referee is Davy Pearl. He's had little to do so far. Leonard is showboating a little bit, and he's wasting time with Hearns. Hearns has no sense of humor.
Leonard wants to let that right hand fly. He's got that thing cocked, and that's what he's looking for. He's got that same wide expression in his eyes that he does when he wants to throw.
He grazed him with it. He grazed him, and that was a harder punch. .45 seconds left to go in the round. Leonard scoring. Leonard has gone flat-footed. He's not bounding around the ring as he used to in the earlier parts of this round and the first. A good jab, a good hook by Leonard.
It caught Hearns moving it away, and it was not devastating, but he did land it.
10 seconds left. Leonard is starting to fight, and this makes it interesting. Leonard back on the balls of his feet.
Sugar Ray Leonard with his most impressive moments, fighting in spurts in the second round.
But still content to give away the round. Let's take a look at this action and see what happens as Hearns has closed the distance and Leonard begins to show desire to fight. He threw a right hand. That's the first right hand that Hearns has come close to landing. It backed up Leonard, but Leonard comes back. Leonard looks like he's getting ready to start those combinations. There was the punch that Leonard landed that didn't do any damage because Hearns was already backing up. I still gave that round to Tommy Hearns. He has now given a gift of 2 rounds to Tommy Hearns.
The philosophy of Sugar Ray Leonard to try and take this fight as long as possible, particularly in this intense heat here in Las Vegas. Marv Albert with Bertie Pacheco, Don Dunphy. Round 3 coming up. Let's go back to Don.
We'll see if Leonard alters his strategy and comes out fighting as he entered the last round instead of bounding around the ring as he started it. Now he's up on his toes again. Hearns has fought the same way. 1 foot flat, the left, up on the toes of the right. Leonard apparently is trying to get Hearns off balance.
We've lost our clock. For you that are watching, we're working on it and hope to put it back because it's all important when there's a knockdown. We'd like to get it to you as soon as we can.
Leonard on the move again. They both landed hard punches. Leonard may have had the harder one, but Hearns is back at him. Leonard giving it to Muhammad Ali.
Hearns went momentarily right hand crazy. He can't do that. He's got to keep that left hand going.
Over anxious. Hearns over anxious with the right, but scoring with the left.
Sugar showing that ring mastery, but in the meantime, he's not punching.
Hearns is very wild with the right hand.
He's very tight, Don. He seems very tight.
It's well for Leonard that he is. So far, the folks have gotten their money's worth. This round is about half over.
Still Leonard on his toes.
Leonard may come up with a flurry any moment. Hearns smiles.
Leonard doing that dance that Ali did and flicking a jab off the dance. Those jabs don't hurt, they look pretty.
About 50 seconds left in this round. Action slowing a little bit. Big right hand by Leonard. About 20 seconds to go as they slug. Round almost over. Leonard taking a beating here.
Leonard took a beating at the end of that round.
Tremendous action round. Thomas Hearns getting to Sugar Ray Leonard in the final seconds, preceded by two effective right hands by Leonard. Leonard not able to connect on Hearns right here. Now the right hand. And then final seconds, Thomas Hearns able to rally and threw a couple of stinging left and rights to Sugar Ray Leonard.
And Angelo, when he came back to the corner, screamed at him, "What are you doing fighting him? Don't stand and fight him." And that is definitely good advice because Hearns has taken all 3 rounds now, and it's getting to the point where Sugar can't afford to give any more.
Round 4 is scheduled for 15 or less. Sugar Ray, the shorter of the two. Thomas Hearns, the lanky one.
Don't you feel he's giving him too much respect? Don't you feel Sugar Ray's giving him too much respect? He's given him the first 3 rounds. I mean, he's got to start the fight.
I don't know what he can do about it, Ferdy. If he gets hit with one of those right hands, it could be over.
He's got to start fighting more and moving. The movement's okay, but he fights off the movement.
He's got to throw the hook to the body and bring it up to the head, but in doing that, he's going to leave himself open for the right.
Well, he's apparently thought about fighting and winning this round because he started off fighting.
Both have great left hands.
Hearns scoring with hooks to the body. 4 or 5 unanswered jabs to the body. I'm sorry, jabs.
And now Hearns is starting to work the body. Both are going for the head with the left hand. Hearns is a better boxer than people give him credit for.
He certainly is, Don. He stood right there.
He's rolling with those punches.
He seems to be out jabbing Sugar and enjoying it. He keeps smiling at him.
Well, he's got the reach. Now he's getting Leonard off his feet. I say an early round counts as much as a scoring as a late one.
And those late ones are oh so hard to win, Don.
Right.
These easy ones are pancakes. Those later ones are devastating. All of those jabs to the body are point builders as well as debilitating Sugar Ray Leonard.
This is really a good fight.
Oh, good.
Oh, Hearns got nailed. He just stood there.
He got a good three-punch combination in, and he stood there and smiled back at him.
Leonard doing the best he's done in the fight so far.
Yes, he has. He's catching him with that right hand after the left hand. Sugar's throwing that right hand.
A good round for Leonard.
Leonard taking some devastating punishment.
Body punches, that will do it. Those body punches with the right hand.
Leonard is getting hammered by Hearns.
Hearns can shorten up on his punches. Again they fight.
Again, punching after the bell. We saw this at the end of round one. And again, Thomas Hearns, very effective in the final 30 seconds after Leonard had landed the excellent combination with about a minute remaining. Looks to be a sizable lump under the left eye of Sugar Ray Leonard.
Now watch as Hearns exacts his toll on Leonard for getting frisky. Leonard landed some good combinations, but Hearns is so measured in his punches. He comes right in and doesn't stop. Finally backs up Leonard into the ropes where Leonard has quit fighting. As the round ended, they exchanged hard punches after the bell. There's more of the action that shows you how Leonard began with these combinations. There's the combination that hit Hearns, and then Hearns literally knocked him off his feet.
Once again, Thomas Hearns finishing strong at the end of the round, and we are on to round 5.
Round 5 it is. Sugar Ray Leonard, Thomas Hearns to unify the welterweight title. Hearns coming in slowly. Leonard using up energy, dancing up and down. A hot night in Las Vegas under these ring lights.
And much hotter for Sugar Ray Leonard as this young, strong, aggressive, determined Tommy Hearns is putting a jab in there. Not seen since the days of Joe Louis.
If Hearns was as effective with his right to the head as he is with his jab, this fight would be over.
Well, he's finding the range.
Right.
Leonard doesn't know how to come in without paying the toll. Every time he comes in, he has to pay that price.
That is a strong jab that Hearns is throwing out.
What I like about Hearns is he's willing to throw that jab to the body as well as to the head. Sugar Ray Leonard, ever dangerous. You never know when he can throw that powerful right hand of his.
He's the sharper puncher, but not the heavier puncher. And the better boxer is Sugar Ray. But Hearns is a fine boxer himself.
Well, I can't believe it's in Angelo's game plan to give away the first 4 rounds.
Could be the first 5, the way this one's going.
Well, Tommy doesn't change. He dictates the fight. He's fighting when he wants. A good right hand by Leonard, but doesn't quite land.
Hearns just laughs.
One good right hand doesn't neutralize 20 jabs that Hearns is landing.
Leonard off balance.
Leonard doesn't have to look for Hearns. Hearns is standing right in front of him.
Hearns is letting the energy be used up by Leonard.
And while he's letting the energy be used up, he keeps the body punches going to sap him further. Pretty soon, Sugar will be fighting on nervous energy.
Ray Leonard is full of perspiration. Hearns, not so much.
Hearns does not move much. Under 30 seconds. And Leonard still has not done anything to win this round.
He won't do it by waving the right hand that way.
Yeah, this is not Roberto Duran.
Hearns is mimicking him now. Hearns is laughing at him.
Hearns is making fun of Sugar Ray Leonard like Leonard made fun of Duran. There's a bell.
A round of pantomime, not much action in round 5, but again looked to be Thomas Hearns' round.
Don't look out fighting.
Let's go down to the corner. Listen to Angelo.
Doc, how is that right eye of Leonard?
Leonard's is starting to get a little puffy in the right eye. His left eye has been giving him trouble in training by puffing up, but it's his right eye that's getting puffed up now. Nothing is happening to Tommy Hearns.
Round 6 it is. Davy Pearl, the referee, waves them to action. And again, Leonard starts out dancing around. Hearns, fighting flat-footed, just watches him and looks for an opening.
I could not hear Angelo Dundee's instructions, but I am sure, knowing Angelo, he's saying, start fighting, baby, we're blowing this fight.
That's not that easy, Ferdy.
No?
With Thomas Hearns in front of you, it's not that easy, even for a Sugar Ray Leonard.
And even with Angelo Dundee in the corner, he can't do the fighting for you.
Meanwhile, we're in round 6. Somebody better get going. Hearns has dominated the fight since round 1.
When they call him the Cobra, they know what they're talking about. He's wound up tight as a spring. Good jab by Hearns. Snaps back Leonard's head.
Hearns doesn't know where they're coming from. I mean, Leonard doesn't know where they're coming from.
Just watch him, Don. If he misses a head, he goes to the body with a jab. The man just won't let an opportunity pass without scoring. There's one to the face.
Sugar Ray trying to open up Hearns, but not doing it too well.
Sugar Ray leans in with those body shots like that. He's going to have a right hand right over his ear to show for it.
Leonard hasn't thrown a real good combination yet in the whole fight.
Midway in the round, and still Leonard has shown no signs of offensive action.
He may be hoping that one punch will turn it his way, which is a possibility, but...
It's always possible, but not probable.
Hearns, calm, cool, collected, is making a chopping block of Leonard now. Hearns may have been hurt. Hearns, he may have wobbled and maybe he didn't.
He did wobble. It's 48 seconds left. He wobbled him. But he's recovered. He wobbled Hearns. His legs are still not the same. Now he's wobbled Leonard. Now he's wobbled Leonard.
They've both been in trouble here. This is a battle of attrition. Leonard takes a good punch. So does Hearns.
The best round for Leonard by far. 12 seconds to go.
Leonard is in better shape at this point.
Leonard's got him. 5 seconds.
A tremendous round for Sugar Ray Leonard. Rocking Thomas Hearns Hearns, although Hearns did come back briefly. So Sugar Ray on the other end of a shutout over the first 5, coming back strong.
Let's watch what happens to Tommy Hearns. Just when he has all this under control, he gets nailed. There's an uppercut that nails him. You can't quite see it on that replay. Let's see if we can catch it on this one, because it was a thing of beauty. There's the right hand. There's a hook that, left hook that came almost in an uppercut, and it wobbled Tommy Hearns.
Thomas Hearns just told Emmanuel Stewart, "I'm okay," but you have to wonder it. Sugar Ray Leonard now up on his feet and making animated motions toward Hearns.
Round 7.
And now it's a different Leonard. Now he's standing right in front of him.
It's obvious that Leonard takes the better punch of the two because he's being hit by the harder puncher. Leonard takes the better punch, no question about it.
And now Leonard is out jabbing. Whoa, what a right hand.
Leonard watching Hearns go back into his methodical style. Leonard is closer to Hearns than he's been all night. Leonard may get careless. Leonard is game, so is Hearns, no question. Two great fighters.
They're throwing their best shots at each other, Don. Hearns is playing possum right now.
Those left hooks to the body by Leonard are taking a toll. Leonard all over him. Leonard may have been hurt.
Dominating this round so far.
Hearns can't get off. Hearns is rocked back again. Over a minute to go in the round.
Hearns in trouble, no question about it, and Sugar senses it. Hearns is not punching now.
Leonard getting over anxious.
He could get caught.
Hearns is stalling for time.
A minute to
one
go.
of the few clinches.
A minute to go.
Less than a minute to go. A good round for Leonard so far. Hearns may be tiring. Those body shots.
Hearns not doing the fighting that he was doing in the first 5 rounds.
Oh, he's taking a lot of punishment. They're both so close.
Ray starting to take punishment, waiting for the attack. 22 seconds. Hearns' legs are peanut butter right now.
Hearns is backed into the corner.
6 seconds, he may have let him off the hook.
Still banging. There's the bell.
Thomas Hearns literally limped into his corner. The last 2 rounds, he has been only a shell of himself. It's been Sugar Ray Leonard. Thomas Hearns does not have legs at this point.
He is fighting from memory that last round. I don't know what kept him up. I don't know if Sugar shot his boat that time because he hit him with everything in the arsenal.
And Ferdy, when we look back at this one, although Hearns had the early lead, Sugar Ray will say, well, this was his philosophy. Let's see if Hearns can tire himself out. Of course, you take a chance like that.
This is a heck of a chance, but with those 2 big rounds, the fight is pulling even. It's 67-65. Tommy Hearns right now.
Right 8, round 8. Hearns is out in the center with Leonard again, the taller of the two. Hearns has had rough going in the last 2 rounds. Leonard had rough going in the first 5 rounds. would have to say at this point that Leonard is in better shape. But that could turn with one punch.
He's got a way to go. He's still behind. And if he lets Tommy recover and he can get that second win, it may be something else. Now it's Tommy on his toes.
Leonard is trying to corner him. Hearns is dancing around for the first time tonight.
But unlike Leonard, he's dancing and popping a jab.
It's round 8 of a 15-rounder. Leonard is trying to corner him. Hearns is doing what Leonard did earlier. Now Leonard is fighting flat-footer.
Leonard is just back to waiting for Hearns to dictate the fight.
Meanwhile, Hearns is picking up a few points with that jab. Leonard has not done very much in this round, which is half over.
Hearns needs this round to clear his head. There's no question he was in deep trouble for 2 rounds, but his legs are back together. Look at how he's bouncing.
He has changed his tactics entirely. There's that long right hand.
The only punch of the round, but it landed.
Hearns may have been hurt again. Leonard is remarkably accurate.
Hearns outboxing Leonard this time.
30 seconds to go.
Leonard missed with that right hand, missed with that one.
Good punches by Leonard. Obviously, Hearns is not in as good shape as Leonard, but he scored big at that point.
Again, a round for Sugar Ray Leonard, stalking Hearns after a slow start. Thomas Hearns looking very wobbly. Does not appear to have that knockout power left.
Back ahead, unfortunately.
Let's go to Hearns' corner.
And with the temperature here at 97 degrees at ringside, plus the added heat from the overhead lights, at this point, the conditioning of Sugar Ray Leonard has to be a major factor.
It certainly does. He's fought like the tremendous champion he is. The first 5 rounds were inexplicably dull and given away, but from then on, you've seen the real Sugar Ray Leonard. He even looks like Sugar Ray Robinson the way he came out.
Round 9. Seven rounds left, if it goes the limit. Now Hearns is doing the running, the moving that Leonard did in the first couple of rounds.
The difference being that Hearns fights from the motion, whereas Leonard was not fighting from that motion.
They're both good counterpunchers. Nothing landing so far. Leonard trying to bring the guard down.
Hearns has got an awful lot of respect for Sugar Ray Leonard's punching power in the 6th and 7th round. He is not willing to mix it up like he was before. Maybe he's lost some confidence in his own punching power.
Well, he hit Ray with some good ones, no question about that. Leonard has done the most damage. He could be behind on points, though.
I think he's behind on points, but he certainly is coming on.
Nobody's coming on so far in this round.
No, it's an even round.
Not a real punch landed here yet. There's a good one. 2 in a row by Hearns. Hearns is getting his rhythm back with that left jab. That's the setup punch. And he's trying to keep from getting cornered by Leonard by beating him to the punch. And he's beating Leonard to the punch.
And he's winning the round doing it. Leonard's got 50 seconds to do something about it.
They're both in tremendous condition, no question.
No question that Leonard's the aggressor, but no question that he hadn't thrown any punches. And Hearns, with 32 seconds, has taken the round thus far.
Leonard is trying to put on a fast finish now. Hearns knows that and will try to neutralize it. Beating Leonard to the punch again. Leonard looking for that rally. Hearns keeping him off balance with the jab.
No question, Hearns doing all the fighting. It's really perplexing. Why is Sugar gone to sleep?
Angelo Dundee in the corner of Sugar Ray Leonard. And a much more active round for Thomas Hearns after the problems of the last 3-4 rounds.
I think the cobwebs are gone, and I think his corner wanted him to have a couple of rounds where he just got his head back together.
Train him back.
Let it go.
Okay, let's go. Help him out well.
Coming up to round 10 here in Las Vegas. Marv Albert along with the fight doctor, Ferdy Pacheco, and Don Dumpy. Okay, man. And this is round 10.
Leonard got up a little too soon, then he sat down again. Davy Pearl, the referee, has not had too much to do. Leonard, the shorter of the two.
There has barely been a clinch in this fight.
There have been no knockdowns. Hearns was rocked a couple of times. Leonard, I don't think, was rocked at all, but he did take some good punches. I think you'll probably see more activity by Leonard in this round.
He has to. Leonard's got the heart of a lion. There's no question about it. He is a true champion. He just won't let this go away and fritter it away.
Nothing happening at the moment. Leonard trying to corner Hearns on the ropes. Hearns knows it. So he's from side to side, right to left, left to right. Hearns has been a much better boxer than people thought he was. Leonard is a sharp hitter. At long reach, Hearns has a 4-inch advantage in reach, and he makes use of it with that left jab. His right, while good, has not been as effective tonight as it has been other times.
I suppose this corner is telling Hearns, look, it's working for you, and we're getting these rounds by just bouncing around and popping. Don't fight with it.
The round a little bit more than half over. Leonard is not grimacing or showboating now like he did earlier. He knows how serious this is. Hearns has known it all along.
Well, why the lack of action on the part of Sugar Ray? He's chasing, but he's not punching. Why?
He's looking for a shot for his right hand, and he can't seem to find it. Leonard is a masterful boxer. Hearns a masterful boxer at the moment.
Good move by Hearns just then.
Now let's see the result of that punch. Hearns does not change his tactics.
Nor the expression on his face.
Leonard trying to corner him. He knows he can hurt Hearns. He hurt him in 2 rounds here. 20 seconds left to go in this round. So far, a good round for Hearns. Good boxing. That's a hard jab when it lands. Round almost over.
And the fans impatient the last couple of rounds. We've heard the cat calls. Fans here in Las Vegas looking for more action, particularly in that last round. Sugar Ray Leonard has gone 15 rounds on 2 occasions. The longest Thomas Hearns has gone 13 rounds back in April earlier this year in a victory over Randy Shields.
Here's a punch that landed and could have done some damage, but from the rest of the, well, there was a technical problem there. We wanted to show you the right hands that Leonard landed on Hearns, and then Hearns backed out. Apparently there's some type of damage to Hearns' ribs. They've been working on his ribs, and certainly he caved in when the body attack of Leonard was mounted in those big rounds, the 6th and 7th. He has now been fighting away from him, so he doesn't get any body punches. So it could very well be that there's some rib damage.
Leonard leading off with a sneak right hand. Hearns almost got nailed. Hearns goes out to boxing again with that left hand. Leonard moving in a little more to use his own left hand.
Leonard's left eye is rapidly closing. All those continuous jabs are doing their work. Hearns, if he does indeed have some rib damage, is the only damage that's showing. He just doesn't want to mix it up, doesn't want to get in close for that body attack.
The pace has been tremendous, torrid all the way, and neither one seems tired at the moment.
I'm amazed that Sugar doesn't get up on his toes with him and bounce with him. He's much faster and he's much quicker of foot.
There's a big right.
That gave confidence back to Hearns, an awful lot of confidence.
That's the best punch he's landed tonight. But Leonard took it well. Leonard takes the punch better than Hearns does.
Except that Leonard's not going back. He's not coming forward. Look how quickly one punch turns the dance around.
That's right. The round almost half over. Hearns more confident now. He's moving in on Leonard, not dancing away from him.
I think he took his 2 rounds to recuperate, and I think he's back in business.
Unless he gets nailed again.
He should not let that long left just lay out there.
He's finding Leonard with the right hand now.
Leonard standing still.
A big round for Hearns. Less than a minute to go.
Here comes Leonard's attack. He doesn't mount it.
Leonard is game. He trades with his man, but he's taking a battering in this round.
He's trading 1 punch for 4 or 5.
Oh, Leonard was rocked for a moment.
Leonard has got guts to burn. He's looking to mix it up, and he's going right into the teeth of the fire.
15 seconds to go.
What a jaw on Leonard.
A big round for Tommy Hearns, no question.
A decisive round for this man, Thomas Hearns. We speculated about a possible injury to his ribs. We checked with the corner of Thomas Hearns, and they say, no, nothing wrong at all. I right, here's the setup as Thomas Hearns lands on Sugar Ray Leonard.
You see how Hearns punches 1, 2, 3. He is not one of those guys who just throws one punch and lets it go. There's a right and a left. And comes back with more.
Meanwhile, the crowd has been chanting for Muhammad Ali. And Thomas Hearns helping lead the chant.
I saw Leonard do that in a fight. Now Hearns has done it. Round 12.
Hearns is having a good time all of a sudden. He got safely out of danger and he had a big round. Now, is he going to get careless again? He almost got knocked out in round 6 and 7.
That's right. Leonard's still full of fight, as is Hearns. One of the few clinches, and they break by themselves. Hasn't been a real clinch in the fight.
There has not been one real clinch in the
Even
fight.
when Hearns was hurt in 2 rounds, he did not clinch.
I would think Hearns is winning the fight by dancing and punching. He should keep that up. He's built a commanding lead now.
If Hearns wins this fight, it will be the left jab that did it for him.
Certainly
It was just too long for Leonard.
It has closed Leonard's eye. It's blackened it up. His left eye.
Left eye is having trouble, which means he'll have trouble seeing the right hand.
And he's getting hit by almost every Hearns right hand, and that is the devastating punch of left.
Leonard fighting in desperation now.
Leonard hoping for that one opening that'll get him even. He knows he had him almost out, and he's trying to reproduce that.
But it's a question how long a man can carry his punch, Purdy. Can he carry it into the 13th round, 12th round, 14th round?
All of a sudden, Hearns has been gaining steam and looking better and better each round as it goes longer now.
And he's throwing that jab harder. Leonard's rally.
He's been looking for that right hand. He landed it twice, but it didn't stop Tommy.
The tide has changed again with Hearns having the momentum now. About a minute left in the round. Leonard is still strong and Hearns knows it.
Look at the way that jab bends back Leonard's head. Who's ever hit Leonard with a jab like that? I can't remember anyone.
Leonard's left eye is a caution now. It's almost completely closed.
I don't remember anybody hitting Sugar Ray Leonard all of these jabs. I don't remember anybody fighting him with a 7.5-inch reach advantage either.
Look at that. Darting left hand. That's why they call him the Motor City Cobra. I'm talking about Thomas Hearns. Half a minute to go in the round. A frustrating round for Ray Leonard.
He's getting desperate. He's throwing those big, big punches, hoping to hit.
I think it's his only hope, Purdy. Hearns must be way ahead on points.
He certainly is on my card.
And mine.
As we've been discussing, that left jab of Thomas Hearns has been doing it for Hitman. We just saw a sampling of the left jab. Sugar Ray Leonard with that eye closing. Repairs.
Keep it there, baby, right there.
Thomas Hearns able to weather 3 very difficult rounds after the good start. As we go to round 13, Hearns has gone to a 13th round only once in a victory over Randy Shields. Sugar Ray Leonard has gone 15 on 2 occasions.
I think he can give away the last 2 rounds and still win this fight. It is almost to the point where Sugar Ray Leonard cannot win this except by knockout, unless I am woefully wrong.
Look at the eye of Sugar Ray Leonard.
Human eye.
Angelo Dundee may be faced with a decision whether or not to stop this fight.
He will not stop it while Leonard is that fresh. Just a cut eye, an eye closing will not stop the fight, as witnessed Basilio Robinson, if you remember that eye.
Yeah, but there was Frazier and Ali,
Yes.
Manila.
But he was taking a terrific beating. Leonard's not taking a big beating here. He is taking a medium-sized beating, however.
This is round 13, 3 rounds left. Hearns trying to set up Leonard. Leonard covering up. That is not a knockdown, no. Hearns was off balance, they touched gloves, no hard feelings. There have been no knockdowns, by the way. Hearns looks like he might be getting a little careless again, as he did in round 6.
He let his concentration wander and he got hit. But as long as he's got that long, lashing left jab out in front of him, Leonard's too busy trying to block it to mount anything of his own.
They're both short with their jabs. Hearns is still full of bounce. Leonard is fighting flat-footed now. Usually the slugger does that. Leonard should be the boxer. But boxing has not turned it his way.
I think Leonard has to fight a desperate fight. Good right hand that
Hearns
weave.
was hurt again. Hearns was hurt. He's trying to hold on. There's the first knockdown of the fight. No, the referee says it's not a knockdown.
The referee says it is not a knockdown.
Timekeeper was counting.
There's a minute left. Hearns is no question in big trouble.
Hearns is trying to hold on. Leonard knows he has him. Now Hearns is fighting back.
Hearns got in 2 beautiful shots.
Another one, a little low.
40 seconds. Angelo screaming right hand.
Hearns is actually running away now.
Oh, what a hook by Hearns right on
That
the
may
button.
have hurt. Leonard keeps coming on. He's a bull. Leonard takes the better punch.
19 seconds to go. Can he weather it?
I don't know.
He's hitting on the brakes. He's doing everything. 12 seconds to go. Hearns is in desperate trouble.
The bell cannot save him if he goes down. That is counted a knockdown. He's letting time run out.
His time ran out.
A big round for Leonard. That could be a 2-point round.
Absolutely.
All right, first a look at the push as Thomas Hearns went through the ropes, but the referee, Davey Pearl, said no knockdown. This was a push, and Hearns knew it. He was not concerned about it as he got caught between the ropes. No knockdown here. But then, later in the round, Sugar Ray Leonard did put Thomas Hearns down.
Those right hands of Sugar Ray Leonard must be dynamite because Hearns was so far ahead and cruising along. Hearns is actually going through the ropes, and the last one was a legitimate knockdown.
We remind you the bell does not save her fighter except at the end of the last round. Therefore, he got the full count.
Round 14, Leonard actually runs out there. You'll remember I remarked in the last round that Hearns might get careless, and he did.
And we also remarked he needs a knockout to win, and Leonard knows it. He really, really almost put him away. He is fierce. He is tough.
Hearns opening up on Leonard now. Leonard throwing his punches in desperation.
Hold it now, get your hands off.
Hearns warned not to leave his hand sticking out there. Hearns' reflex is very badly slowed.
Oh, he's still fast enough to stay away.
Yeah, but he throws a punch and he stays there.
2 minutes left in the round. Round 14. Leonard coming on again.
Time is running out on Tommy Hearns.
He's got to grab him. Leonard gives him no rest. Hearns is in real trouble.
Hearns got a punch. Hearns has got to give him some respect.
Or grab hold of him, which he's not doing.
No, he's too weak. He has nothing left. He's going to be knocked out. And
The referee is stopping the fight. The referee is stopping the fight. I don't believe this.
I don't believe that either.
Oh, no.
I don't believe that. It was too great a fight for it to be stopped, but Leonard was...
Hearns was way ahead on points.
Leonard has pulled it out in the true old-fashioned movie way.
Well, it sets up a return bout, believe me. Maybe the 14th round was too much for Tommy Hearns.
It was an impressive win for Sugar Ray. Impressive.
It'll be interesting to see how the scoring goes.
Thomas Hearns with the early lead over the first 5 rounds. It was all Hearns. Sugar Ray Leonard coming back in the middle rounds. 5, 6, 7, 8. Leonard showing signs in the 5th round and then came up strong, 6, 7, and 8. Thomas Hearns able to recover. But Leonard very strong in rounds 13 and 14, and right here he puts away Hearns. Sugar Ray Leonard has done it at 1 minute 45 seconds.
Round. Hail
Round
to the
14.
new, undisputed.
So the undisputed world welterweight champion is Ray Leonard.
You're at Caesar's Palace.